day, everyone. This is Mike Diamond, and I'm your host of Diamond Mind Life Mastery, your shortcut to becoming your better self. Today, I would like to continue our discussion from last session, where we spoke about how setting clear and concise intentions is like your GPS and roadmap in life. Today, before we get started, I would like to first give thanks to the Most High, our supreme source, our source of all things, and give utmost gratitude. Gratitude is very important. I would like to give gratitude to my attendees in this meeting, for all of those that are tuning in and listening to the sound of my voice right now. And notice I use the word tuning in. And what I mean by tuning in is that when we are tuned in, we become one on a vibrational level. We are in sync as far as the frequency that we need to be in order for us to get the most out of this discussion. One of the first things that we must recognize after setting clear and concise intentions is the importance of clearing unproductive beliefs. Whether we know it or not, this process must be scaffolded, one on top of the other. We must do this in a proper manner and in a proper order in order for it to work out properly. What we must also consider is the importance of our belief system. Where does our belief system fit into this whole puzzle, into this whole equation? Our belief system will have a direct impact on what it is that we are able to manifest successfully. We have certain beliefs that we bring into our lives and into our circumstances. And before we can do anything else, we must be successful at clearing all unproductive beliefs. What is a belief? A belief is something that is built into your subconscious mind, that your subconscious mind accepts as truth. And one thing that we must understand when we're going forth in this journey is that anything that we accept as our truth, regardless of what it is the truth for us. It doesn't matter if you say that I'm the poorest person in my community. Regardless of what it is that you say, guess what? You're still right. The only job for our internal self, our internal subconscious, is to make sure that whatever we say and whatever we believe becomes reality. Why is redirecting our belief system important? Because unless we properly redirect our belief system, we will never be able to achieve any intention that we set forth. We cannot fool ourselves. We cannot trick ourselves into saying, oh yes, I'm able to do this, and oh yes, I'm able to do that. We cannot fool ourselves. We cannot fool our subconscious. Our subconscious works on autopilot. We cannot say I'm this and I'm that unless your subconscious accepts it first. That is the creator. That is the part of the creation process that actually gives you your outer being, your outer experiences. This is so precise that I can sit here today and I can tell you, I can go to anyone, or I can have a discussion. I can have a 5-minute discussion and sit down with anybody on this planet. And I can basically listen to what it is that they are telling me and what it is that is spewing out of their mouth. And I can also sit there and I can look at what they present to me as a person, and what they present as a person and what they say out of their mouth can be two different things. But the truth is, what you honestly believe and who you honestly are is reflected by everything that you see in that person's outer experiences. You cannot trick this one. You cannot pull the wool over someone's eyes. You are who you believe you are. Because you can set intentions. But if you do not believe in the statements, if you do not accept internally from a subconscious aspect the statements of your desires and your goals, then regardless of what you say and what you do, those goals will never be fulfilled. For example, many people set out goals on New Year's or prior to New Year's. I'm going to make a resolution. This is my year. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to become this and I'm going to get this new job. But what happens a few days, a few weeks, even a few months into the New Year's? What they do is they return right back to their regular selves or to who they really are. Why is that? Because if your subconscious does not accept the fact or does not accept the statement, your subconscious mind is the boss. It's not what you say consciously. What you say consciously out of your mouth means nothing unless it's backed by a true belief and a true feeling, a true emotion that complements that belief. And that's the main way and the main factor that you can really gauge if your beliefs or if what you are saying out of your mouth or what you are saying to be true is really true. When you make statements, do these statements make you feel a certain way? How do these statements make you feel truly? If you make a goal, you set an intention, hey, listen, you know what? I'm going to be a millionaire in the next 3 months. Yes, that's an intention. You set that intention. But does that intention or does that statement that you said verbally really resonate with who you really are? Do you really believe that to be true? Do you really at this moment say, hey, I'm just so overwhelmed with joy because I know that this is going to happen and I know that I can make this happen in this certain amount of time, this next 3 months? Why not? Because what you're saying is not something that you truly believe. You must truly believe in anything that you say and anything that you do in order for it to have any form of manifestation power. You must truly believe. So I make a suggestion, and this is the suggestion that I make. When we are moving into, if you ever get a chance to pick up the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, they speak of a terminology called paradigm. And what a paradigm means is that you can only envision yourself in accordance to the level or paradigm that you are currently in. So if you're at a level where you can easily acquire $100 every single week, It is outside of your paradigm to say, in the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be at a level where I'm going to accumulate or acquire 50,000 every single week. When you say that to yourself, technically it's not registering. It's not going to register because it's outside of your paradigm. It's outside of your level. It's outside of who you really are at this current time. Not to say that eventually you cannot get to that level. There's plenty of people that make $50,000 a week. There's plenty of people that make $50,000 a day. But is this your current situation? Is this your paradigm? No, it is not. So if it is not your paradigm, you being able to accept that premise is severely affected. So therefore, your belief system, your subconscious mind has not gotten to the point of saying, I can accept this as truth. Let's take it back to be getting into physical shape. You're a person that desires, you're setting the intention to be a better physical version of yourself. You decide to go to the gym after not working out for years and years and years and years. And the first day you go into the gym, you see people running, they're working out, they're lifting weights. And the first day in, you don't go to the bench press section and say, you know what, I see these guys that's been in here for the last 3 to 5 years consistently, and I see them, they're throwing up 350 pounds. No problem. Now, how do you think that, okay, I'm going to come in here for the first day in the last 6 and 7 years, and I'm going to throw up the same 350 pounds? How is that going to work? Now, you can say it all you want. But watch what happens when you go and attempt to actually lift that 350 pounds. Don't fool yourself. And while we're on this example of going and working out and physicality and so forth, it's the perfect example, because anything that you do, you can equate it to being in physical shape. Because remember, it's mind, body, and spirit. So it's getting in spiritual shape, it's getting into mental shape, and it's the same as getting into physical shape. You can go to the gym and say, you know what, I'm going to decide to work out. The first day that you go to the gym, you can go in there and you can do 100 push-ups in increments of 10 every 15 minutes. At the end of the day, you did 100 push-ups. But when you come home later on that night and you look in the mirror and you ask yourself, what has changed? The obvious answer is going to be nothing has changed. But you can go back to the gym for the next 2 to 3 days and do the same set of reps and exercises. Come back to your house, look in the mirror, and say, what has changed? And again, the same answer. Not much. I see no difference. But if you continue to work on a consistent basis, little by little by little, and you stay with that same task every single day, making it a routine, to the point that it becomes second nature. Almost to the point where if you don't make it to the gym, you feel out of place. Then now, that has now become a part of you. Part of who you are. Something that you need. Something that your body craves for. Now fast forward 8 months, 9 months, a year later. Ask yourself that same question. Take off your shirt. Flex in the mirror and say, well, what has changed? Now you can see the results of your labor. Now you can see the results of all the hard work, because you can now see a physical change. And that's with anything in life. You could be working on yourself to become a better version of yourself. And you can start by saying, you know what? I'm going to do this one activity. I'm going to learn how to meditate every day and get myself into a higher consciousness of who I am. I'm going to start to visualize who I want to be, what I want to look like in the future, what I want my life to be like in the future. And as you continue to do this little by little, it's going to open doors to opportunity. New things are going to come into your life. New people are going to come into your life that you're going to meet. And the same example as in going to the gym and becoming or getting into physical shape. The first couple of days, the first couple of months, you are not going to see any result. Sometimes you will see result, but for the most part, a big jump, a big difference in the paradigm in your current reality, not so much. But as you stick to it, every single day, doing the same thing repetitiously, but at the same time, every single day, adding on a little bit more weight, doing a couple of more reps. When you're running the laps around the track, instead of doing 3 laps, I'm now doing 7 laps. And incrementally, little by little, you keep raising the bar. You will see results. Unproductive beliefs, people. Unproductive beliefs. We must clear those before we can move forward. And the only way that we can clear those is to make sure that we are seeing ourselves from the proper perspective. Being in the correct paradigm. Doing things gradually. Building yourself up so that something that you may see on the first day, oh wow, me lifting 100 pounds right now after not working out at all, that don't sound too, I don't know if I can do that. But after 3 months in, you may look at that 100 pounds and throw those 100 pounds up so quick and so easy, and it's like, yo, what is this? This is a joke. It's the same thing. Gradually building your paradigm. Same thing with your finances. Today I'm able to earn $100 a week. That's my current situation. It's my paradigm. As you begin to think, as you begin to over and over repeat to yourself, I am becoming wealthy. I am becoming healthy. I am becoming the best version of myself. These are your affirmations that you're making every day. I am becoming the better version of myself. Let me correct that. I am sorry, people. Not I am becoming. Let me change that quickly. I am the best version of myself. I am wealthy and healthy. And I truly apologize. Why did I just do that? Why did I just change from saying I am becoming to I am? I did that to make you realize something. The reason why you always have to put whatever it is that your goal is in present tense, as it is already a fact, is because we have three stages. We have the past, we have the present, and we have the future. The past is the past. Everything that you're looking at involving you, everything that you are today, when you look in the mirror today and you get up and you say, who am I? And you examine your circumstances, your financial circumstances, your relationship circumstances, your happiness, your family, your life. When you look in that mirror, when you get up today, and what you see and what your answers are to that question, who am I today, are all answers that are results of your past and your last few years and your last few months of thoughts. That's who you are today. You are today who you were thinking about yesterday. Now, why is it important to say I am? Because today, in the present, right now, you are building who you are going to be tomorrow. But you can't say I'm going to be. It has to be I am. Very key. This is going to be a whole different session. But the power of those two words, I am, it's extraordinary. But just a very, very short clip. Anything that you put after those two words, I am, you can expect to get up in a little bit. A little ways down into the future, and you will see that whatever you put behind those two words is who you have become. So, what that means is in the present tense, you will always see yourself as who it is that you want to be. You will feel the emotions, the gratitude of who it is that you want to be. You need to feel the emotions and the gratitude of who it is that you want to be, not tomorrow, not when you receive it, not when you get there, but you need to feel those emotions and that gratitude and that thankfulness now. The emotional attachment is also part of the creative force. A lot of people say, oh, think and grow rich. It's what you think about, and yes, it is what you think about. But another important part of it, it's how you feel about. lot of people like to take the shortcut. A lot of people say, oh, I had somebody ask me. Well, I mean, can I just win the lotto ticket? If I play lotto and win, is this something that's possible for me? I can do this without winning the lotto? This is my response to you. Imagine that for some miraculous reason, which is not impossible, that you went and you did play lotto. You went and you played lotto. I just want to use this as an example. And when you went and you played the lotto, you did a quick pick. And the next day you came back to where you played your quick pick and you scanned your ticket. And that ticket said, you are a winner. You won. You just won $2 million with your quick pick that you played yesterday. Quick question. How would you feel? How would you feel? And be honest with yourself. Would you be overjoyed? Would you be beside yourself? Would you be jumping up and down? Would you be calling all your family members? Would you just be walking around like, oh, I need some time to take all of this in? How would you feel? Let me let you in on something. You already won the lotto. Think about what I'm saying to you. Every time you set an intention, a clear, concise, definiteness of purpose, you already won the lotto. You have your winning ticket already. It's the same exact thing. You already won. So the same joy, the same emotional response, I'm just so happy I don't know what to do with myself. That same emotional response is the same response, the same emotions, the same reaction that you are supposed to have each and every time you set a goal. This is the important part that you have to see. When you sit there and when you say, I am going into the gym and I am going to get into shape, your emotional response is, yes, I'm winning. When you say, I am going to start my company, I am going to be successful, I am going to be whatever it is that you put behind those words, I am, your emotional response is, yes, I'm winning. I'm winning. I have the winning ticket in my hand. Because that's what happened. The moment that you decided in your mind that you are going to do something, at that very moment, you have pulled a winning lotto ticket. You just pulled a winning lotto ticket. You already won. Now, what you choose to do with that lotto ticket, that's up to you. Now, if you want to take it on down to the claims office and cash it in, some people, they don't do that. Some people, they hold on to it. You know what? Let me just let this all sink in for a little while. Let me hold on to the lotto ticket and figure out how I'm going to spend the money. Some people cash it in right away. And they begin living the life. Some people, actually are in such disbelief, and this is what we do every day. You're in such disbelief, oh, this can't be me. I'm just going to throw this ticket out. I don't want it. I didn't win this. It can't be true. Rip it up and throw it in the garbage can. And that's what you do. When you come up with something that you sincerely put into your mind as being something that you have, and you don't act on it, and you don't follow through, you don't go down to the claims office and pick up your prize. So remember, the emotional connection, the emotional response to whatever it is that you have set as a goal has to be the same as winning the lotto ticket. You already have the prize because you already planted the goal in your mind. You already won. The hard part now is getting to the claims office. Or are you going to just throw the ticket out and say, oh, it's too much work getting to the claims office and figuring that out. That's too much for me. Or are you going to find a way to go pick up your winnings? What you going to do? You have to answer that. But I know most people, they're going to go cash in. This is what we need to learn, people. Your paradigm, who you currently are, is whatever you say or whatever you did yesterday. That's who you currently are today. Today is today. The present is the present. The present is actually yesterday. So it's funny how this thing works. The present is actually the past. See how that works? The present is the past. Who you are presently is who you thought you was yesterday or in the past. But who you are going into the future is who you say you are when you say I am today. Cash in your lotto ticket. Be in emotional state of overjoyment for who you have decided to be today. Who you have claimed to be when you put your statement behind the I am. It doesn't just stop there. Believe that you have won. You're already a winner. You're already a winner. Go cash in. Do the things that you need to do. Get down to the claim office. When I say get down to the claim office, that means following through with the intentions that you set. Following through with what you need to do to pick up your money. Following through with the plans that you created in your head to change your life, to become a better person, to shift your paradigm, to move outside of your comfort zone, to be a better person, to level up in life. Where you are today, you don't have to stay there. No one has to be stuck in their current circumstances. Your current circumstances are yesterday's news. That's yesterday's news. Your future circumstances is what you're saying and building right now. What are you doing right now? What you should be doing right now is saying, I'm better than this. I don't care if you're on top of the world already. There's no height restrictions. There's no height limitations. I don't care if you have $1 million. You can still continue to grow and can still continue to go higher. That's one thing we have to realize. Height, growth is infinite. Think about it. What's the highest number? Think in your head. What is the highest number? 10 trillion? Okay. Add one more on top of that. How much you got now? 10 trillion and one. So that means it never ends. This is a lifelong mission. Make yourself better. You as a better person means that you are now in a position to help others, to help your family, to create a legacy. Become better, people. Want more. Envision yourself. See yourself as having more. See yourself as taking those gifts that you now have. Because if you're listening to this, that means that we're in vibrational match. We're in a vibrational match. Just by you listening to this. Because if you wasn't, you would have shut it off a long time ago and said, I don't want to hear this nonsense. But it's something that's resonating within you, that's saying to you, this makes some type of sense. And the reason why it makes some type of sense is because it resonates with who you really are. You're a winner. You have the winning ticket. You have it now. If you want to see the winning ticket, go look in the mirror. And when you look in the mirror and you look at your winning ticket, you look at yourself and you say, I am. I don't care what it is. Put whatever your desire is behind that I am. I am a business owner. I am a productive parent. I am a productive citizen. I am a person that gives back to my community. I am overly abundant. I am able to share with others. I am able to uplift people around me. I am able to share my gifts. I am able to make this world a better place. Do it, people. Level up. Raise your paradigm. Doesn't have to be overnight. You don't have to lift the 350 pounds on the first day. Just lift the 1 pound. Lift the 1 pound for a week. And gradually increase. Move up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 pounds. Get to the point where the 350 is not out of your paradigm. To the point where you can believe I can lift it. And I guarantee you will. Clear those unproductive beliefs. The beliefs that are restraining you, that's holding you back from who you really are. Like I said, unproductive beliefs and reaching your intentions will never work. It will never work. Because you're saying something that you really don't believe. You're not jumping up and down like when you saw the winning lotto ticket. You're not making plans. You're not thinking about the real estate person that you're going to call to see what kind of house you're going to buy. Why? Because you don't realize that you have the winning ticket yet. Realize that you have the winning ticket. Go look in the mirror. Say, I am a winner. I am a winner. I'm not going to be a winner. I am a winner. Oh, now you can see the nice house, the nice car, the nice clothing. Oh, now you can see it. It wasn't as clear before, but now you can see it. And I thank you. I thank you for taking the time to see it. I thank you for taking the time to see it, to understand who you really are, and understand your true potential. Everything around us in this world is abundant. There is no lack. Look at nature. Go into the ocean and look at the schools and millions of fish and look at the birds, and everything is abundant. Look at the oxygen that you breathe. As of right now, overly abundant. Even with all the forest fires and there's so much fresh air, we're still able to breathe. Take advantage of your winning lotto ticket. You already won. Cash in. Thank you, and until next time, this is Diamond Mind International, and I am Mike Diamond, your Diamond Mind Life Mastery Coach. Thank you.